Alright, today I have one purchase and I have a booster pack to open that I have saved for a while. This is the perfect time to open this. This is from Byron. Thank you for that. Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World Rivals Clash. I don't know exactly. I think there's gold and what's the other thing? Full art and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's my duty to open this. So let's see what we get in that in a second here. For those who are feeling frustrated right now with prices of everything, just go to eBay, look for non-sports autographs, and set your benchmark for $6 or less, and you'll find something like this here. This is Kit Rakusen. On-card autograph from Rittenhouse Archive Sci-Fi Hobby from Foundation, which is an Apple TV show. Kit Rakusen is a child actor, probably in his teens now, I'm guessing, I'm not sure. And I want to say he's an English actor. I'm surprised he doesn't have a Doctor Who card because he had an episode in Doctor Who. But yeah, this is from Season 1, 2. This limited edition autograph card has been personally signed by Kit Rakusen as Josiah and Foundation, the Apple TV series. You can see hopefully you can see the security on the back there, letting you know it's a legit autograph. It looks like partially cursive. They might teach cursive in England versus the United States. I'm not sure, but anyway, some sort of course, sci-fi show, I'm guessing, but anyway. Also, this leads me into the next thing I want to mention really quickly here, is that Rittenhouse Archives is going to be releasing Frasier, if you didn't know. So that's kind of a neat thing. So they went from Cheers and now doing Frasier, and that's really cool. So it's going to be an expensive thing. I might pick up a few base cards, maybe a set in the future, and see if there's any like these autographs that are like $10 or whatever. Very, very cool. Very, very cool to have this one and add it to my collection. We'll just very carefully slip it into the binder here, and then we'll do some pack busting. Let's find an empty page here. We'll put it in the middle on top of Bridget Branoff from The Runaways. So that one there, you can see Grace Smith is Kevin Smith's mom from the Clerks movie. I'm not a big, huge fan of Clerks. It's just, if you're not interested in those kind of movies, people are like, oh yeah, this will be interesting. And, oh man, I didn't realize that was going to be in it and that was going to be it. There we go. And you can see all the ones behind it, hopefully. There was a video done on all these. So let's get into this here. Hopefully we can focus. I might do some photographs towards the end of it. So we want to do this on camera so there are no shenanigans. There is a number right there if you care. We want to open it from, let's see, how do we open this? You basically want to, there's a split here, so maybe we do it this way here. I have to figure out how to, I haven't opened up one of these probably ever. So let's just get into this one here and try to save the packaging as best as possible. Not that I want to, but so let's see what we got here. So we're dealing with, so you see that there's empty in there, and we've got this right here. That should be about a good focus ball. I want to say a focus ball. I have some of the original Dragon Ball cards. I say original, but the vintage Dragon Ball from probably the 90s. I was getting those at Dollar Tree. What a deal those were. Some of those have gone up in price. Again, this stuff you just can't keep on the shelf. Dragon Ball card game Rivals Clash, and this is a 12-card booster pack from Bandai. If these are made in Japan, I'm not exactly sure where these are printed. I might throw these in my binder of my, miscellaneous cards. I do have a Pokemon binder, which I might throw these in a page here. So there's this one here. Again, I will get a sense of the value of these at the show, if anybody has any of these, in a week here, next weekend, next Sunday. Hopefully we can get this. Sometimes they open kind of weird here. Usually I have pretty good luck on opening. I don't struggle too much with pack opening. But let's just see if we can save the wrapper here and just do it this way. I guess there's a bunch of plastic here that kind of, I don't want to bend the cards, but I was able to open through the middle here. Oh, darn. Well, I guess we'll just have to rip it down. I didn't look at the odds because I wouldn't be able to show you those. There's some sort of digital code or some sort of code on the back of this one here. I've never opened up one of these before, so this would be a fun little deal here. So we have a piercing sword of light here. And again, it's going to take me a while. Oh, yeah. I'm familiar. I have some cards with that design on the back of it. So, yeah, I do have some of these. Okay. Very, very cool here. All right. Sorry, I set this off to the side here. I shouldn't have done that. That's, kind of not what we want to do here. Piercing the sword of light. That's kind of a fun one. I don't know exactly. It says, what does it say here? If your leader is... a character there. Look at 3 cards from the... Okay, you get to look at 3 cards from the top of the deck or whatever and do stuff with it. So there's that one there. We've got Dog of Mega. So there's that one there. I don't think this... And it should... Usually those will give you like a rarity factor in the corner here, hopefully. I have not seen these before. The art is alright. We've got Android 15. So some of them are black border cards and some of them are white border cards, and they're of course all going to be the same on the back here. So Android 15, I don't know what that one is here. We have First Friend. So again, and if you see anything here that I've hit big, Android 18, there's Android 18, 5,000 right there, 5,000 count there. A Demon's Egg, creepy. That's really creepy looking there. Like goopy, like it's like a egg that went bad in the microwave. That's what it looks like to me. So that's cool. Then we've got Wolf Fung Fist. That's what it says, Wolf Fung Fist. And that massive wolf back there. A lot of power going on in that card there. So there's that one there. Then we have Android 17. Boy, we're getting all the Android cards, aren't we? Android 17. We got a foil card in the back here. Probably one per pack, I'm guessing. This is Broly BR card, Awaken. 20,000 here. Interesting there. My arm is getting... we have Mojin Du DA. So creepy there. And then this one here is just a Planet Vampa. Again, I'm just new to this here, so Planet Vampa, it looks like it has a foil card there, if you can see that. It doesn't really show up very well, but it's foil with a green border there. And this one is really cool. I forgot how you pronounce that, Vegeta, but yeah, one of the main characters. That is cool. That is super, super cool. That might be a really, really good one. That's a mini. That looks like yeah, that's a good card. I would think that'd be a good card there. Again, I haven't looked up anything, but man, just prices for these things are just through whatever. And then this is just your card, I think, that you get with every deal here. Numbered. Redeem your rewards, digital version. So whatever that means. Anyway, fun times. I guess I could give that number to some. Ooh, look at that. You can't see the number. Now you can't. Oops, now you can't. Oops, no you can't. No you can't. Yes, you can. No you can't. Redeem your rewards in the digital version. Boo, hey. That's a different type of paper. It's really thin. Yeah, this is cool. I gotta put that. In fact, what I'm gonna do with this card here. Oh man, I had a penny sleeve here, but unfortunately, I've got a penny sleeve the size of Texas. Jeez. Wow. Well, I was going to put that in a penny sleeve and top loader, but I've got other cards being switched around, so that'll protect it for now. Very cool. Thank you, Byron. It's taken me a while to get that done. I've just been having to go through 8 bazillion thousand million. Here we go. Here we go. This will probably go directly in my binder, but now we'll just put this directly into a proper penny sleeve here. I don't have a top loader here right now because I don't use top loaders. Normally I throw it in a gaming sleeve if I happen to have those. So very cool. I don't know if you collect this game or you're actually actively putting this together, but I think that's a fun one. That's a keeper for sure, so that's really cool. That's really cool. I'll have to look this up and see if this is 30,000. Ooh, 30,000. So if anybody knows anything about this game, like I said, I watch lots and lots of people open up packs just like this, who just started, don't know anything, just, but you can usually get an idea of what kind of cards are the good ones based on you know, the type of cards you pull out. You know, these are all that your base and common and uncommons and sort of thing there. You know, anywhere between 50 cents and $1 online sort of thing like that. And then these are just ones that get people started if they ever play the game. Most people, I can tell you, are not playing this game. They're just buying it because the cards are sick looking. Very cool. So hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.